Tell me about this track, Anxiety.
Oh man, this one's all right. So Anxiety. All right. So last year, I'm trying to think about how to like not sound a certain way. Like this year, let's put it this way. This year, I just paid $1 million in taxes. So that just goes to show you how great last year was.
You had a great year.
I had a great year, but at the same time, I was unhappy. I was the most unhappy I'd ever been in my life. And the reason was there's a few reasons, but the first one is I was working myself to the ground. I was not enjoying the moment. I wasn't in the moment, and I'll never forget. I mean, literally constantly working, no time to myself. And I was standing in line. It was 2015, and I was standing in line to see Star Wars. It was December, with my wife in Hollywood downtown. And I start having this crazy physical feeling like I was gonna faint. And I'd never really had this feeling before. I mean, I felt like my soul was leaving my body. I was freaking out. I felt like I needed to throw up, and lo and behold, I ended up finding myself in a hospital bed, momentarily later. And I didn't know what was going on, and the doctor tells me, oh, it's anxiety. And I'm like, this isn't anxiety. Like, yo, like I'm feeling like I have no idea what's going on. And ever since then, I was beginning to experience something called derealization. Now, derealization is the sense of being out of one's body all the time. And what I've later come to realize is actually a hyperanalyzation of reality in real time. And what that means is basically you're just overanalyzing every moment that you perceive in real time, which sounds kind of wild, that this exists. And I didn't know what it was. So I thought I had like a disease, or there was something going on with my brain, or I was dying. And I didn't realize that it was anxiety. And this term, like, driving, like, oh, you're driving me crazy, is a real thing. Like, I almost drove myself to the brink of insanity, and I didn't even know why. Why am I doing it? Why am I, doing meet and greets where I'm meeting 100 people every day, 3 hours before a show, and then I'm doing a soundtrack, and then a sound check, and then I'm performing for 2 hours a night, and then my off day isn't really an off day. It's traveling on a bus for 18 hours, and then and just over and over and over. Last year, 9 straight months on the road, away from my wife, from my dogs, from my home. And so I say all this to say, I didn't understand what it was, and I had the craziest anxiety. It was ruling me every day, and I was having these dark thoughts about death, not killing myself, nothing like that, but I was like, oh my God, I'm mortal. I hope I'm not going on too much. But I had all these realizations, and they were all negative things. And once I ate better, once I said, no, I'm not going to do that show, or no, I have to postpone this tour for me, my anxiety began to get better and better and better and better. And that song, that's what it's about. The first half of the song is a very beautiful woman, beautiful voice from my friend Lucy Rose. And then the second half is when anxiety hits you and it comes in. I'm gonna get up in your mind right now, make you feel like dying right now. I'm gonna hit them and get them living. They wonder what I'm giving, I'm a never giving. I gotta let everybody know I'm in their mind right now. And so it was just a culmination of a year of hell for me that I put into a song.